Up and down.
We're going to talk about Coheed and Cambria, the Afterman, Ascension, and Between the Buried and Me.
Ascension.
Whatever. Between the Buried and Me, the Parallax 2 future sequence.
Yeah.
First off, let's knock out Coheed. What do you think of this album?
I have some shit to say about this. Alright, I want to love this band so much. This band, badass musicians, keeping progressive rock alive. They're the closest thing to, if Rush and Yes didn't exist in the 70s and were to come out today, this is probably what they would sound like.
Yeah,
And
for a more radio-friendly ear.
yeah, you know, and this guy's voice pisses me off. It's like...
That's why I remember when I first heard about Coheed and Cambria, their song,
they'll sound like Rush, but then he'll get so high.
what is that song?
It's so unbearable.
A Favorite Horse Atlantic. When I first heard that, it was about 2004. This dude is singing really high. It was like right around that time when Good Charlotte and all these other shitty-ass rock bands were getting famous. And then Coheed comes along, and he's singing, it was a Favorite Horse Atlantic video. Dude's got this big fucking fro, he's a fat guy, singing with this high-ass voice. And the thing that just bothered me was this song, he's like, are you in or are you out? Whoa, whoa. And then he says, good eye, sniper, I shoot, you run. The fuck? And the thing that really bothers me is on that album, he talks about killing babies to get the love of his girlfriend. If she doesn't love him, he'll do anything. I'll even kill babies. He says that. And then the next song...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, the next, or the last song, one of the last songs in the album, he says, good eye, sniper, I shoot, you run. Like, you were very graphic in the beginning, but now you've gotten a little more play school friendly.
There's a handful of things that I wrote down that I wanted to say about this album.
You only listen to it once.
Yeah, I listened to it once because, like...
It's very short.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like...
It's their shortest album.
This is... The best Coheed shit I've ever heard was the live album, where it's like, isn't all the CDs live?
What's the 4?
He sounds so much better live than he does on CD. But The Hollow, track 1, is a little intro. I dug the crazy voice. And then the key eternity extraction.
That's the first song on the art.
I dug the sitar.
The sitar was cool. I actually enjoyed that it was more than 4 minutes long.
Yeah,
that's the longest
they
song.
They rock
of the
out
album.
on that track.
They haven't done that in a long time. Like, what was it?
The Aftermath is totally forgettable.
Afterman.
The Afterman. I can't read, people. Alabama.
Well, I couldn't read the title.
So yeah, the Afterman is completely forgettable. Mothers of Men. I don't know, man.
Cracked Hollywood.
Is that one? The Hollywood shit?
Hollywood, poor Hollywood.
And then what is this? This?
The one
Good
thing that really bothered me about what was it, Cracked Hollywood, or whatever the fuck it's called? The thing that really bothered me is it has a Slipknot-ish Static X riff in the beginning.
What one?
That Hollywood song. It has a Slipknot-ish Static X-ish sound.
Then, number 5, Goodnight Fair Lady. There's something about their guitar riffs that remind me of the generic rock music that they threw in the Sonic Adventure games.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're running around the city, going to your next level, picking up those creature eggs or whatever. their guitar riffs remind me of that shit, and it's like, oh.
There's a lot of stuff on this album that does sound like they're taking influences from other bands. Like there's songs on there that sound like The Police, Thin Lizzy, Coheed.
I mean, these guys are really impressive musicians, but they'll do stuff. They'll kick ass for like a good minute or two, and then it's just aggravating. Oh, I want to like them so much, but they just, damn it, their artwork is badass. I mean, Jesus, I want to love these guys, but they sound, it's a challenge to fucking listen to. That's really what it is.
That's kind of how it was for me. Like I did not like that guy's voice, but once I started going in and learning more about the Amari Wars,
Badass boxer dude.
I started appreciating his voice more. I mean, it kind of fit in a way, and this one is, I really like the way he sang on this one, because he brings in the deep vocals.
Yeah, he does a lot of different vocals on here, and that is welcomed.
It's very welcome.
Cool ass artwork, damn it. You can look at this for hours. Chiefing on your blunt.
You know, it
Look at
sucks.
this.
There was one album I think had like pictures of farms and them walking and then space.
Like, what is this? What is this?
One album didn't have pictures at all. It was just pretty much the extended cover.
This is cool, like her face is a broken mirror.
Yeah.
What does it mean, man?
Cracked Hollywood.
What does it mean?
The cover is
this
really
dude-
cool.
This dude's got a noose on his third eye, and he's like levitating a bomb. But there's a dude right
I think
here
they're on a new record label.
swirling the guy with the noose on his third eye, and then there's Earth right there. This is cool as hell. I just want to look at this. I don't want to hear the CD.
Like, I'm just gonna skip the Key Entity songs. Those are cool. They're really cool because there's 4 parts to it. There's not really much to say about it. The last song, Subtraction. I fucking hate that song.
Oh, is that acoustic one?
It's the whiny acoustic ballad that should have been on his My Prize Fighter Inferno bullshit. His solo thing, because it's not that good.
Yeah.
And especially to end an album with that, it starts out so epic, kind of falls off, it's more of a mixed bag. And then the last song is just, forget everything you just heard, we're gonna cry now. But I do kind of understand, or I guess that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, I can accept it now because they're coming, or this is just part 1 to an album. But with Between the Buried and Me, with their part 1 to the Parallax, that was a fucking amazing album. This, on the other hand, I'm coming in skeptical on this part 2 for this. Not that I wasn't skeptical on this, because their Year of the Black Rainbow sucked. You had Chris Penny on drums.
He's the Dillinger guy?
The Dillinger guy. They didn't use him like they should have used him. They just, hey, I want you to do a rock beat. Okay. That motherfucker is a talented ass drummer.
If you don't know who Dillinger Escape Plan is, go check out some of them, and then go check out the Black Rainbow.
Black Rainbow.
Go look at the Black Rainbow
Year
and
of the
compare drumming. Year of the Black Rainbow. Like a rainbow in the dark.
But this album, I don't recommend it if you're gonna.
Black Rainbow.
If you're looking for something new, you've never heard of Coheed before. Like I said with Offspring, track back, go to their back catalog, find something before this. just don't buy the very first album because that's not that good.
I say
The good Apollos were good, and the one before that was good. Those are my favorite Coheed albums. This, on the other hand,
it didn't really do much for me.
It's better than Black Rainbow, and it's better than the first one. So it's it's one of the least favorite albums.
The music kicks ass on some of the songs. Fuck that Sonic Adventure.
They did lose their bass player because he held up a Walgreens store.
Really?
Yeah, he held up. They fired him because he was strung out on heroin and he held up a Walgreens store pharmacy. He held up a Walgreens pharmacy.
God, just smoke weed, dude. That's all you need.
So Coheed really hasn't been the same band since, or the original band, since their third album. On the fourth album they had Taylor Hawkins from the Foo Fighters played drums on it. And the second one, or the one after that, the Black Rainbow, they had Chris Penny. This, they have their original drummer back, but they don't have their bass player. So they're not really the full original band.
The bass player needed his fix.
Yeah, but that's all I got to say about Coheed.
Yeah, it's alright.
No.
Fucking Between the Buried and Me.
Between the Buried and Me.
Now this...
I've been waiting for this album for a year.
This is... Forget about that Coheed shit and buy some Between the Buried and Me. Between the Buried and Me are like if King Crimson didn't fucking exist back then. This I could see.
King Crimson, Frank Zappa,
fucking Sun Ra, goddammit.
Sun Ra, Beefheart.
Yeah, like, I mean...
If none of those motherfuckers existed.
Between the Buried and Me.
And Queen.
God, yeah, Queen, this band blows me away. That fucking CD, this CD, the last couple CDs they've done.
Every album.
Have been pretty fucking amazing.
It's really amazing, except one of my least favorite Between the Buried and Me albums is The Silent Circus. It's not
That's the short one?
No.
That's their second one, ain't it?
It's their second one. It's not short at all. But
that's the one that has the shorter songs.
Yeah, the shorter songs. Longer tracks, or more tracks, shorter songs. I think there's like 11 songs on there, but this one has 12.
Let me see this. This...
But the running time is over 70 minutes. So...
This album kicks ass. They will take you on an odyssey of jazz, heavy metal, aggression, and it freaking, I swear to God, man.
Listening to one track, it's like Robot Chicken Radio. Skip. Like
I had
you're
this
skipping
turned
radio
on.
stations, and the song just keeps changing.
I had this turned on the other day when I was first listening to this. When it got to Extremophile Elite, I believe it is.
What track number?
Number 5.
Just say 5.
Number 5, Extremophile Elite. No, but when I got to that damn track, it starts going into this Egyptian-y fucking, oh man, this Arabian sort of jam, and it's like, dude, I was swimming in the pyramids, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was like jumping off the pyramids, dude, and I dove in the sand, and I was like swimming through the sand.
When I listened to it, I sat in my living room, all the lights off, except for the TV. It was playing through the Xbox, all the lights off, my eyes closed, sitting there chiefing, and it just put me in a journey. I did not want to open my eyes.
I had beams shooting out of my fucking third eye, man. I was swimming to the beam.
just felt like I was swimming in space. Like, everything felt so science fiction-y. Like, I felt like I was just... I closed my eyes and I'm just going like this, floating through all the stars and looking at planets and shit.
And this is packaging, damn it. It's a hard-ass cardboard case.
Charlie said his got bent.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, he said it didn't really feel like it was that good of a cardboard case because it bent.
Well, people need to take care of their junk. The Parallax. Man, look at this freaking artwork, man. Dude, I don't know what that is, but I can look at it for hours. This, like a spaceship.
With rainbow fire.
Rainbow fire. Badass. Look at this, damn it. I don't know. What's happening here? It's like a hand touching things. Oh.
One thing that I do appreciate about this album
Holy shit. Bad to the ass.
Every album has had their one thing that makes it stand out. Colors for me was my favorite album. Just because it feels like one song. Yes, it's over 60 minutes long. But
it all
and
feels like one song.
Yeah, and there's 8 tracks, but every track rolls into the next. It's one song. I mean, when they play it live, he doesn't say this is prequel to the sequel. He says we're between the Buried and Me, and this is Colors, and they play from beginning to end.
This band is like if you took everything good about Sun Ra, King Crimson, Dream Theater, hell, who else?
Good Dream Theater.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Everything good from Dream Theater. God. This shit takes you on a fucking mind trip. Fucking mind trip.
And if you don't know who Between the Buried and Me are, buy all their albums and then buy this one. You won't be...
You will not be disappointed.
No.
Now, to me, I'm not a big screaming fan.
He screams a lot, but it fits it so well. I
mean, like, to me, screams, I would rather utilize a scream, and, like, they utilize their screams. Because, like, yeah, it makes it sound heavier, but, like, every scream is almost gonna be the same.
Yeah.
And
if you heard one Corey Taylor, you've heard them all.
And so, like, it's cool to hear it where it's like, you know, almost different characters are singing, you know? And
because in this one they did something they'd never done before and had the screaming vocals with clean vocals.
And that's cool. It's like different characters singing their parts.
And there's some parts on there where I swear it's the guitar player singing. I swear, because it doesn't sound like the singer.
This CD is the fucking bomb.
This is one band that deserves 2 guitar players.
Buy this disc. 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 It fucking kicks ass.
This could be another, or this is definitely on the top 10 of the year.
This is the shit. This is the shit.
Very high spot on the top 10 of the year.
Like, man, every track.
I love how every musician on Between the Buried and Me albums stand out. The bass player stands out, both guitar players stand out, and the drummer is fucking amazing. He's the fucking powerhouse that drives this band. And the time changes every second. That's a talented motherfucker.
Yeah, this dude is like, should I say Bill Bruford levels of complexity? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's like he learned Neil Peart and got better. Peart's good. Peart's damn good drummer. But Between the Buried and Me. Listen to Between the Buried and Me.
I should do like a top 13 prog drummers. This guy would be on it.
There you go. That's a good idea.
But I guess you got anything else to say, really?
Buy all their albums. If you want to get this, definitely check out the first one, because this is part 2.
Yeah, the first one's a 3-track EP, but it's like 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that. That's like old school Yes Man. Like back in the 70s, people were releasing 3-track CDs, and they were, well, not CDs, but 3-track albums, and they were full albums. That's what an EP of these guys sounds like. So imagine a full fucking CD.
Hell, I was expecting 3 tracks, 3 more tracks, because the Great Misdirect only had 6 tracks. But it was long as shit.
It freaking takes you places. Diving in sand, fucking
Punching
watching the
dolphins.
aliens build the pyramids.
Badass album. Highly recommend it. Check it out. And especially if you're alone when you're listening to this album, turn the lights out, close your eyes.
Smoke a joint.
So bad you didn't want to let him in. Well, there was one time this mom and Utah's mom, they were friends. Well, they ran to go live with them. Man, there was some dark times. Man, there was some dark times.